When people always are saying that they can hear God's voice, do you feel like it's something you can really hear? Or is it more just a feeling?
I actually hear a voice.
2 Chainz.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that, no, you don't hear that.
It's not that.
Okay. Birthday.
I used to love that song because we both used to work in the strip club. We met at the strip club bartending.
Okay, well, tell it then, because I didn't know that.
Yeah.
We can talk about this on or off, but you never danced before.
No.
Oh, I did.
I'm looking at this one right here. I just went to Cardi's show.
How was it? We finna go.
We going in April.
Is it good?
It was good. When you in my position, you just walk straight out. I ain't paid another. I
Well,
don't
can
know.
you come to Atlanta show with us so we can get right on it?
That would be cool, me hanging with y'all. Huh?
Come on, we need to go outside.
Make it a family affair. People charge high prices for their meet and greet.
What's a high price?
Chris Brown was charging like $1,000 for his.
But goddamn, he damn near was though.
That's what I was about
I'm saying, like, y'all, you can get BB from cleaning your...
If you're using scented products.
Girls be knowing it stinks sometimes.
Can you smell your armpits? Who's on the album?
Macy Gray.
Games changes, so
No,
I
she-
try to hide
she-
it. It's clear.
Her hair
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And you are tuned in to another episode of Poor Minds.
Where a drunk mind speaks sober thoughts.
We got a guest today. We got a guest today. Y'all, my heart is racing real fast. We got a legend in the building, okay? We have rapper, songwriter, actor, show host, and now an author. We have the one and only 2 Chainz in the building.
Thank you.
Thank you
Jesus
for coming.
Thank you. Thank y'all for having me.
I feel like, honestly, it be certain guests that we have on. I'm just like,
It's crazy.
like,
Yeah.
we are here. So thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me. Y'all doing good.
Thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. It's
Yeah.
early. It's early for me, but I'm doing good.
Let me ask you
It is
this.
a little
This is
early.
Under Armour, right? You got an Under Armour deal?
No, this is Balenciaga. They did a
Well,
collaboration.
I was talking about the glasses.
They did a collaboration with
collab.
Under Armour, yeah.
That's how I know. That's how I know I ain't got enough money. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know they knew me. I didn't even know they knew each other.
Okay, girl.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to talk about, we're going to get into the beginning. You know, we got a lot of young listeners that don't know left from right, but they know.
Okay.
But we got to give them like a history lesson. So let's talk about Boy.
Boy.
The beginning. Where did the name Boy come from?
No, basically, I'm an only child, spoiled brat. Me and my mom,
Me too.
best friends. Like, literally was talking to her on the way here. We talk every day. I tell her I love her every day. And so back when I was younger, a kid, I used to just, she would be playing cards or trying to smoke, and I would just be in between her legs, and they would be like, man, get this boy out of here, this titty baby. So it doesn't mean anything derogatory towards women. It's just like a country saying. And then it got outside my household when my friends would hear my mom call me tit or something like that. They used to like think it was funny.
Mm-hmm.
And then my friends started calling me tit, stuff like that. Boy, and then I became an artist, and I didn't have like a young such and such or big such. I didn't have that name, and I just when I did my first deal, I was like, I guess I'm Titty Boy, but it didn't go over well at all. Like when I would have to go to radio stations or meet people for the first time, I could see from their body language and their facial expression that they like, I don't care about what he got to say at all.
Yeah.
So God just gave me the name 2 Chainz. It just kind of fell out the sky. Like, I'm just thinking and coming up with music ideas, and it stuck and took me to a whole nother level.
I'm telling you.
It did, yeah.
Because rebranding is very hard.
It is.
And you did it seamlessly. Because we've seen a lot of artists try to, as simple as it sounds, changing your name is a big deal.
Yeah, I think branding, well, I have this business mindset. So in business, they rebrand themselves. Even if they don't change their name, they may change the logo. They may do something just different. So every 3 to 5 years, if you look at Sprite or Coke or McDonald's or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They still might have the same sayings, but they'll change. It just change up. So I've been doing that, you know, for the longest with Titty Boy, 2 Chainz. You know, all my name switches. I actually have a new logo that I just worked on. I'm about to present a new logo. You just got to keep it fresh and innovative. For me, I act like if I'm a fan of me, like what would make me, you know, excited and what am I tired of and what am I bored at or whatever. So I just try to keep that going and stay creative.
So I wanted to talk about you transitioning into rapping because a lot of people might not know that you used to play D1 basketball at one point. So how did you decide that you were going to start rapping, or when did you realize that you had the gift of rapping?
Well, you know, in high school, I wasn't saying I was a rapper. I was playing, you know, I was playing sports. But back when, you know, they used to ask kids what they wanted to be when they, you know, when you grow up, what you gonna be. I never said the cliche of being like a doctor, lawyer. I never said any of those things. As a matter of fact, I was saying I wasn't gonna have a job. I wasn't gonna work for myself. And the only reason I know this is because I had another podcast come up last week, and I had to call a teacher that wrote a letter to help me get back in school when I got kicked out. And she was just saying how I taught her how to think outside the box because I just wouldn't conform to like being a, you know, whatever they wanted you to be growing up. And so I went to school. I got into some trouble my senior year at North Clayton High School, and it deterred my route. Like I was gonna go to like Memphis. I was gonna go to another school, but I ended up going to Alabama State playing basketball. And when I went, you know, full scholarship because I had the grades. When I went, the coaches that recruited me at the time, they got fired. So as soon as I got to the campus, the people that was just talking so much, you know, saying so many good things about me, they end up leaving. And then another coach came in, brought in other players, and I just remember not loving basketball anymore. And I've been playing since I was like 7. And fast forward, I'm still like jugging, I'm still hustling a little bit. Even in college, I'm still like,
when you say hustling, what you mean?
Hustling. I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I know what jugging means.
You know, I'm a little from the other side.
Where you from?
Well, I'm from Orange, Texas, but I went to a all white school.
White. No.
So I gotta make sure I'm, you know.
Yeah.
I'm
so
privy.
for me, I was a hustler. Like I ain't sell candy. You know, like I don't know if I'm just trying to take. Like I hustle.
Hey, I'm with you.
Okay.
I'm with you.
I'm gonna go on Urban Dictionary.
She be trying to act like she don't know. She know what you mean.
I do know, but it's just
so like it was kids. Like I don't know if y'all was coming in. It used to be kids in school selling like hot fries, pickles.
Okay.
I sold like weed and I sold dope.
Okay.
I didn't want to just, but that's what I did.
Okay, that's fair. That's your story.
So that's my real story. So I been selling drugs since I was like 14. You know what I mean? So. But that wasn't like my priority. I still went to school every day. I still had good grades. I still cared about my appearance. I still wanted to be best dressed, you know, most popular, all of these things, you know what I'm saying? And then when I got to college, it just deterred me wanting to play basketball again. And so, you know, music is just another form of, like, I think, entrepreneurship and, you know what I mean, and storytelling. And I had the stories because I was really living it. And I got with some guys from the neighborhood. They put like a little mixtape together. I did my first 1 or 2 songs on there. I started getting positive feedback, and I made it a career choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
They get mad when I ask this question, but I'll be liking to know. Because, I mean,
you should know, because there's somebody out there thinking the same thing.
Well, yeah. I think I ask this question to people a lot because, again, like, people that I sit down with, I'm fans of y'all. So I just be wanting to know, so you never had a regular job?
No, I ain't had no regular.
You never have clocked in?
Nah, that's what I tell people about music, though.
Yeah.
This is a job, but you don't have to clock in or clock out.
Okay.
So you have to be. I was up too late last night. I was up to probably not last night, till about 7 this morning. And I was like, damn, I know I got to get up and go do that. But you just don't have I had some people over working, so I couldn't kick them out. You just don't have that luxury to be like, oh, okay, it's time to wrap it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to always be on it. But for me, I've just been hustling.
People don't realize that about entrepreneurship. Like, you have to be a self-starter. You have to be somebody that just have, like, the get up and go in you. Because it's different when you don't have anybody telling you what time you got to be somewhere and when to clock in and clock out and what to do, or a job description.
It's discipline, it's structure. I learned a lot of that by playing sports. You get a lot of that, just by being on teams. You learn, discipline, structure, and like that. So, a lot of the things that I experienced growing up, I just kind of added it to the plate, kept pushing for it.
And you do a good job of staying out of trouble, because I'm messy. I be in the blogs. We never see nothing about you. Like, when we see something about you, it's because you have a new business venture. You done dropped the 5 verse. It's always about that. So how can you say, like, you navigated the industry at a young age with all the temptation, all the money? Like, how did you avoid staying out of trouble?
Well, now I'm in my 40s, so I got in the industry probably, I don't know, almost 2 decades ago, not that long ago. But, it's easier said than done. The industry is what people think it is. It's a lot of temptation. It's a lot of, everything, drugs, sex, it's a lot of everything. But, I don't yearn to be on, like, platforms for doing that and flaw, you know what I'm saying? Or getting caught up doing that and crazy, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, I'm just taking my time navigating. I'm far from perfect, but
right.
I am close to home. So I love home, and I just like I like my family. I like my wife. I love my wife. I love my kids, and I just try to be someone that doesn't bring them any embarrassment. And so
Come on now.
that's a lot.
I think that's a really important part. A really important point to touch on is, I think when men are really happy to be married and they really love their spouse, it shows, and it definitely shows in your relationship.
1000%. Because I'll say this. You've made a lot of bad bitches in your time with your music. I got a story for everything. I do have a story. I got to tell a story.
Go ahead, tell the story.
So y'all know I used to work at the strip club. I used to bartend at the strip club. This is when, was like—
Where, in Texas?
Yeah. In Dreams. Okay. Dreams, Houston. That's where I used to work at. So I heard of you before KO came out, but this is when KO dropped.
I love KO, man.
Let me tell y'all something.
I love KO.
This was before, I used to just bartend, make drinks. That's all I cared about doing. I'm behind the bar. This is a true story, y'all. I'm looking at the stage. Malaya Michelle is on stage. Y'all remember Malaya?
Yeah. Yes.
And KO dropped, and you said, Adam and Eve, don't eat that fruit. Best believe. And when he said, best believe, she slapped her ass. I'm not kidding. The whole entire club, nobody was dancing. Everybody was just like this. And I said, best believe, I'm going to eat that, boo.
Yeah.
And I felt in that moment.
Yeah.
I was like, and till that moment, that song changed me. Because every time I would get ready from the club, from then on, I used to play KO like, yes, I'm a bad bitch, and best believe these niggas want to eat this, boo.
Yeah.
And it got me in my, you know what I'm saying?
It got you in your zone.
Yeah. It got me in my zone. And I feel like you always made music like that. Like, Birthday changed the girl's life.
Yeah, I love them strippers.
Oh
I
my
wasn't even a
God.
dancer, but I used to love that song. We both used to work in the strip club. We met at the strip club, bartending.
Okay, well, tell it then, because I didn't know that.
Yes.
So this place started from
the strip club.
The strip club.
We met
you
at the
gotta
strip
love
club
it,
in
man.
Houston.
I love it.
We used to bond over the strip club music.
Honestly, we can talk about this on or off, but you never danced before.
No.
Well, I did.
I'm looking at this one right here. I'm looking at this one, trying to like.
I definitely did. I said, best believe you gonna eat this food.
Right.
I drove out the city. I went to Dallas and I had a little night.
Yeah, you should.
But you know what's crazy? I was so young when I did. I think I was like 24, 25. And what's crazy about it is, I felt like I didn't go back because I was like, oh, this is actually hard work. Because, behind the bar, you think they just having fun and dancing, but it was actually still a job.
Yeah, it's still a job.
Respectfully, but I was like, oh, this is not for me. This is too hard.
It's a workout.
It was a workout. It was very hard. But when I Love Them strippers came on, I was a stripper that night.
Let's
Yeah.
play big bank.
Man,
I got a strip club here in Atlanta. I might need y'all to come do like
We
guest.
to your club.
We went to your club because one of our friends, shout out to Weezy.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Lex P.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And if you want an easy and super secure way to send money back and forth between your friends and family, you need to download Cash App.
With everything that's going on these days, with people scamming you, rushing you to send money, it makes sense to be skeptical about a lot of things. But what I love about Cash App is that they put your security first, center front, and priority with the biometric Face ID.
I like that. And you can get a free $10. If you sign up and use the code SECURE10, send $5 to a friend within 14 days, they're just going to give you $10 just like that. So go download Cash App today and use the promo code SECURE10. For a limited time, new Cash App customers can earn $10 if they use code SECURE10 in their profile at sign up and send $5 to a friend within 14 days. Terms apply. Cash App is a financial services platform, not a bank. Bank services provided by Cash App's bank partners. Prepaid debit cards issued by Sutton Bank, member FDIC. Discounts and promotions provided by Cash App, a Block Inc. brand. Visit cash.app/legal/podcast for full disclosures. What's up, y'all? It's your girl, XP.
And it's your girl, Dre Nicole.
And if you're anything like me, I'm always postponing going to the doctor because it's hard to find a doctor. But Zocdoc makes it easy for you.
Zocdoc is a free app and website that helps you find and book high-quality in-network doctors in one place. Yes, with Zocdoc, you can literally look up doctors across all specialties. They have over 200 different specialties and doctors that take all different types of insurance that are in-network.
Yes, so all you have to do is go to Zocdoc.com/poorminds today and find you a top-rated doctor. Tell them Lex and Dre sent you. Stop putting off those doctor's appointments and go to Zocdoc.com/poorminds to find and instantly book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/poorminds. This message is sponsored by Zocdoc.
She has a show on Fuse called Sex Sells.
Yes.
And we had to film a scene of her show there at your club downtown. Yeah, this was like last year.
And we had a ball.
We had a good time.
For real?
Yeah, we need to host one night there. Let us put that.
Yes. I need y'all to do that because it go with what y'all. I mean,
It goes with the brand.
It goes with the brand.
because we have a good time. Because like I love to say, we love reformed things. Like you are a reformed
hustler.
seller,
Hustler.
And we are reformed bartenders
slash drive to Dallas and get
And dance one time.
try to get her back.
And
I don't believe that
crazy?
one time. Shit.
I drove to Dallas and I went to the most lit strip club out there. I wasn't even being low key with it.
Exactly. So what was the point? You might as well did it in Houston.
And you know what's crazy? Shout out to J-Bone. That was the DJ at Dreams at the time. As soon as I drove back, he was like, "Where you was this weekend?" He knew.
Because somebody told on you.
Yeah.
Good times. But yes, your music, you have turned a lot of young spring chickens into grown women.
Yes, and it just be the clever punchlines. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like you just are so known for your punchlines and then, like, the luxury verses. It just make you want to get some money. Get some more money so
Thank
you could live lavish.
Thank you.
And let me ask you this, because I want to talk about flows. Because I think you have a very distinctive flow. So I think, like, you know, when the flows are different nowadays, like I feel like a flow was like a cadence. And then you had a flow, and then you were saying very clever things. How do you feel about the flow now versus like, you know, when you were coming out and dropping banger after banger? Like, how do you feel like the younger artists are doing it now versus how y'all were in y'all's prime?
Ultimately, everything evolves. Music is evolving. You know, when I came up, I was listening to something, and then you got the people that's coming up under us that's listening to us or whatever they're listening to. And I think it's just more melodic now. You have, you know, when, you know, I'm from an era where like you try to be kind of clear and say something clever where someone's like, oh, and maybe they don't catch it to the third or fourth time if they ever catch it. But then I know now that sometimes it's more of like a feeling, it's more of a vibe. Like sometimes they might not even say a real word. Somebody might not say a real word, but it just feels so good. You're like, man, I'll put my own word right there. You know what I mean? And so music is just like, it's just a wide range, a huge language that speaks to so many different people. So you don't have to just do one thing. I think it can can get bored and monotone. So I do what I do. This person do what they do. I think you should do whatever you do, whatever you're great at. I think you should just do that. Like, you know, I might catch a melody, you know, every blue moon, but I'm really like a good rap artist. Like, put nice words together and all of that. I can't really sing to nobody, a dog.
But you can out-rap.
Yes, a lot.
Yeah, I'm a rapping ass dude.
You a rapping ass nigga, period. I'll say it for you.
Yeah, she's so funny.
The jam.
So I definitely wanted to get into talking about some of your other business ventures because you're into real estate. You also have some cannabis ventures, and you had a podcast.
Yeah.
Do you think that you would ever get back into podcasting? Because you had a podcast with your son Halo.
No, I still have a podcast. We got one Friday.
Oh, okay.
We still shoot. Yeah, we still shoot. We've been shooting probably before y'all.
No, I remember. I used to.
Hold on now. When y'all started?
I remember seeing they clips all the time.
We've been doing it 5 years, or 5 or 6 years.
Well, not before us.
But we don't. We it's me and my son.
Yeah.
And everything is in house, and we don't have.
But he's so funny. He's so good.
Some of this product placement. Yeah, my son is like.
He's so articulate.
Oh my God.
He's amazing, man. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. He's just fun to be around.
Yeah.
And like when I'm not with him, I miss him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like being around that kid. We have cool conversations as soon as he get in the car. We go train together. We just whatever conversation you could think about, we are having or have had before. So Halo, shout out to Halo, shout out to the Me and Halo podcast. If you don't know anything about it, it's the first father and son podcast on the face of this earth. And
yes, and we need that.
It's just, I don't want to say real because these niggas done fucked up the real.
Right.
What you mean?
You know, you hear somebody, I'm a real nigga, so you know what I mean? Like, you got about 10 minutes before you find out they ain't like that. So, like, they done kind of messed it up. So, I mean, I know I'm real, but I think it's just authentic. That's what I want to say. I use that word.
I agree because I feel like a lot of times, I don't know, a lot of men be claiming that they real, but you can never be a real nigga if you don't take care of your kids and you're not present in your child's life. And I think that's something that we don't talk about enough. And I think you discussed that in your book, you know, a little bit talking about like your relationship with your mother and how like your father said certain things like, oh, a man needs to be raised by his...
Yeah.
And she was like, well, I think I'm doing a damn good job. And no shade, no tea, but she did a damn good job.
Right.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm from the era, well, it's probably still like that, where certain men, and especially my dad, rest in peace, but certain men don't think that a woman can raise a man like a... When you talk about a man, of course, like, I have the genital, all that to be a man. I'm talking about like, the mindset of like a real provider, protector, you know what I'm saying? So my dad spent time in and out of prison. So when he would call, he would kind of he would tell me like, man, a woman can't raise. Damn near was telling me to wing it. Like, but, you know, she was always like, oh man, fuck that. You know, I know I'm doing a good job. And she did, you know what I'm saying? I think we grew up together. We not like around the same age or anything, but we just really, we had the one bedroom. When we used to stay in the one bedroom, she used to always give me the bedroom. And she just stay on the sofa. You know what I'm saying? So she always just like treated me like a little king.
I know she living lavish now.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I know she is.
Yeah.
She got that Balenciaga underarm on right now.
Yeah, she do be wearing Balenciaga. She be sending me pictures of.
She do. This what I want.
Well, nah. So my mom be fresh now. So I have I'm a minority owner of the College Park Skyhawks. They are attached to like the NBA, like Atlanta Hawks.
Okay.
So when I can't go to the games, which is a lot of times I'm moving around, my mom goes to every game. So this is her time like to pull out full-length minks, Chanel boots, you know what I'm saying, Balenci bags. And she'll just send me like a little selfie and be like, man, I'm so fly today.
I love that.
I love that. A little fit check.
Yeah, a little fit check.
Remind you where you got it from.
Yeah, but that's cap. That's what I'm trying to tell her. I swear to God, bro. She's like, where you think you got it from? Like, mama, come on now, because you wasn't.
Not you saying she ain't used to put that shit on back in the day.
But you know, what I'm trying to say is this is my mom right here.
Yeah.
Man, I ain't even used to pay no attention to Balenciaga and none of that stuff. You rapped about it and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So you got it from me. You know what I'm saying? You got it from me. Now you probably got it in you far as like knowing how to put it together.
Right.
But some of these name brands you heard from just being my mama.
Yeah.
And I'm just a fly nigga, so.
Exactly.
I know that's right.
So I wanted to talk about the title of your book, The Voice in My Head is God. So do you feel like when people always are saying that they can hear God's voice, do you feel like it's something you could really hear? Or is it more just a feeling that you get?
That's a good question. I actually hear a voice. It's not like,
2 Chainz.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not.
I think that, no, you don't hear that.
It's not that.
Okay. That's fair.
I cannot describe this if someone cannot understand what I'm trying to explain this experience is in my book. The name of my book is The Voice in My Head is God. I wrote the book because I have had a voice in my head that has helped me navigate through business decisions, through regular routes, driving, through what I'm gonna put on, everything. And the title came from a place where I was explaining to y'all how my father was in prison, but he used to write me these letters, and on the back of the letters they said God is love. And I found a letter from like 2003, read it. It was around Thanksgiving, just, you know what I mean, just going over that. And he was talking about, you know, football and some old things, but it had God is love on the back again. And then I substituted the is for an equal sign and put God equals love, because I feel like, you know, everybody don't believe in whatever, and some people, but I do believe that God and love are intertwined. It has, if it's love, God has to be involved. If it's God, love has to be involved. So when I talk about this, the voice, when I was working on the book, I didn't want it to be like a cliche autobiography like rappers, you know what I mean? Like when I tell people I got a book, like, it's your autobiography? Like, no, because all rappers do that, and then they exaggerate a little bit about their childhood or their upbringing and how they had to struggle so hard and never had food, whatever it is. And so I wasn't trying to get into like presenting like some type of trauma porn, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to try to like educate somebody, give them some game. This is like, from me, this is my personal opinion. So, you know, it's not like, even though it has God in the title, I'm not like referencing any like Bible verses or anything. This is just like when people we tell you like, you know, God, you in the image of God, or you got God in you. You know what I mean? I'm like, so this got to be God, because when I listen to this voice and I do it got a positive outcome. So so I'm like, this is my opinion, and I'm gonna go with it. Now, when I first did the book, the publisher, they was like, they might put you in religious, and you know, and they had asked me to change the name, like take God out, but I can't replace it with nothing.
Yeah, you
else.
stood but I like that.
I do too.
That means so much to people who are religious and are fans of you, because a lot of times they try to erase that from our story and like be like, oh, you don't want to be too religious, but why not?
Because it makes you less marketable,
Yeah, I mean, I definitely get it. People have their own opinions, but for me, this book is merely just about some journeys that's happened in my life, and when I listened to the voice, how the outcome went, and how when I didn't listen to because we got this voice, we got the fuck it voice too. We all done said fuck it and drove to Dallas and done stuff.
We gonna name this episode Drove to Dallas.
Hey man.
Yeah. And so you said fuck it, and you went.
Times was hard. on.
But you said fuck it, and you
Rent
went.
was due.
You know what I mean? And so this book is for anybody that's ever said something told me. Like something told me I need to go try to get this money. Or something told me I need to. And I'm trying to tell people like that's something you need to listen to it, lock in, quiet down the noise. You know, it might be some more with that. And I'm just telling you because like this is the receipt. You're looking at the printout of me listening to the things in my head.
Man.
And with this, you know, I have businesses. All of them are not like flourishing, but I have them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm very much a part of just making anything that I'm a part of better.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre Nicole.
And if you're anything like us, always on the go and hate what you want to and hate what to decide what you're gonna have for dinner, you need to check out Home Chef.
Yes, Home Chef makes it super easy. Like, I don't like having to deal with the hassle of figuring out what I'm going to eat. I like getting my food delivered right to my doorstep, and Home Chef makes it super easy. And not only is it easy, but people really love it. Home Chef is rated #1 by users of other meal kits for quality, convenience, value, taste, and recipe ease. But yes, on top of that, it's comfort food, it's home cooked, it's delicious and nutritious.
I know that's right.
And it's rated #1 by users of other meal kits for value, taste, quality, and convenience.
Yes, all you have to do is go to homechef.com/pourminds today. You'll get 50% off of your first box and you'll get free shipping. And as long as you're an active subscriber, you'll get free dessert for life. homechef.com/pourminds.
Period.
Offering our listeners 50% off and free shipping for your first box, plus free dessert for life. Go to homechef.com/pourminds. That's homechef.com/pourminds for 50% off your first box and free dessert for life. homechef.com/pourminds. Must be an active subscriber to receive free dessert. What's up, y'all? It's your girl XP.
And it's your girl Dre Nicole.
Now, y'all know we love to keep that coochie clean, so we gonna tell y'all how much we love Salt XO. Now, I wasn't using this at first, I'm not gonna lie, but Drea put me on and I am absolutely addicted.
Yes, y'all know I love to have a squeaky clean cooch. So that's why I use Salt XO products. Y'all know I'm a gym girl. I be going to the gym. I be working out hard.
Ain't be
and
hot.
you know, after you work out, it be having that little twang on it. This gonna get you right.
Yes.
All you gotta do is use this. You put it in your hands. I like to use mine in my hands, and then I just, use my fingers, clean it out.
Good.
Get in there real good, exactly. And then it definitely just makes your coochie feel like you have just stepped into a mince bag. I love it.
I love that.
Winter fresh.
I feel like every woman should have some yoni gel in her shower.
Absolutely.
Now, I use the seedless one. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing, it likes to eat up. It's going to eat it up. So
I like a little seed.
I use no seeds, but I'm telling you, all jokes aside, every woman should have a vaginal wash in her shower, and I swear by Salt XO. But what we have done for y'all, if you're unsure and you want to try it, but you're like, I don't know about it, we got y'all a code. So what you're going to do is go to saltxo.com and use our code XOPourMinds, and you're going to get 15% off. I don't know about you, but that's a good discount.
Absolutely. And also, if your coochie is a little sensitive, because I know some of my girls be having sensitive vaginas, she also has a sensitive wash as well.
Yep. Saltxo.com. Use code XOPourMinds, 15% off. Get it clean.
Don't say we never gave y'all nothing.
What advice would you give to somebody, like, how to properly, like, invest? Like, what we should go in on, what we shouldn't? Because a lot of times, like, people will get money and they will try to invest, but they invest in the wrong thing.
Yeah.
And shit blows up in their face. Like, it'd be hard because we want to be smart. And I feel like a lot of us, and including me, I feel like I'm still learning. Like, we are financially illiterate as a community. Like, we get money, what's the first thing we do? Go buy a car or go buy this big house that we cannot afford. Like, we do things that are not beneficial for us. So what financial advice, because you've done a great job and you've expanded your wealth outside of music. So what advice would you give people who are coming up on some money and they don't know what to do?
Man, I'm gonna be the first to tell you that I've got burnt doing some investments too.
Yeah.
I've got burnt for millions of dollars.
Millions?
Yeah, I've got burnt for millions
You
of
got
dollars.
more than 2 chains if you got burnt for million.
Yeah, so just trying to, first of all, in our community, after you hear all these stories of what you just said, we already know, like, you want a car, you want a chain, so when you come from hearing all this, you try to do right with your money. So you are consciously like, let me try to find something to invest in. But all investments are not the same, far and few. You know, some bring a return, some take 3 to 5 years, some take, 5 to 7, some take, 7 to 9 or even longer than that. But then you have some that just go diminish and go straight to zero. And I've had that happen to me. And you trust different people they got on the suit and tie, can talk a certain language and walk a certain walk. So, I could tell you that during some of these investments, I maybe should have listened to the voice in my head a little bit more.
Okay.
Yeah, but I'm not, I'm pretty much transparent. So, but I do believe in investing. Kind of gives me that little gambling feeling. If you ever gambled or been
Oh,
to
I don't
Vegas.
like to gamble.
Yeah.
I'm scared. I need my $3.
Yeah.
Keep it in my pocket.
But one thing about gambling, like, it is that little scary feeling. Like, you know what I'm saying? Man, what if I lose? But then
What if I win?
if you win, it's different. So, to anybody watching, I don't have any real, like, kind things to say about, like, what you should do or how you should do it or how much you should put in. I would start low. I went in with some very big checks before. I would just start low. And then also do the research on what you're investing in. I think that's very important too.
I wanted to talk about you being a faith-based person. Have you always been very grounded in your faith? And has your walk with being a faith-based person been more difficult with you being an artist and being in the music industry? Because, we were just talking about how sometimes they don't want you to necessarily push that narrative because they feel like it's not that marketable.
I'm the one that go to the music dinners and I pray before I eat. No, I just don't. I'm just so comfortable in my skin. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't trying to rub nobody else the wrong way, but I'm always just do me though. Like, it has worked for me. You know what I mean? So when people's like, man, you got any words you want to tell me? I'm an inspiring artist. What you think I ought to do? I tell them pray. You know what I mean? And that works for me. I got my family, I got my kid, my son, pray before the game, pray before you eat, pray before you go to sleep. I'm just on that.
Yeah.
My daddy had me on that, my mama had me on. That's just what I'm on. And whoever is on something else, they on that. I can't critique whatever they on. This just works for me. You know what I mean? And so, like I said, the book is not so much like from a spiritual perspective. It's just from the perspective of shutting down the noise, recognizing that inner monologue between you and whatever that is, and maybe trying to listen to it 1 or 2 times and see what happens. That's what it is.
I like that.
I do too, yeah.
Because I got another question. Okay, I do want to talk about your peers a little bit and money and things, because we are in a area of everybody's going on tour, right? Everybody's on tour right now because, that's how, you make money and things like that. But I think right now we are in a state of political emergency. So we see things happening and certain things going on. How do you feel like when you see your peers doing things that you're like, man, I don't know you like that, or like this is not who you are, or people doing things that's not usually what they would do for the sake of, hey, I got a bill to pay?
No, I'm not. It don't bother me at all.
Yeah.
I don't be caring what the next person doing. Yeah, I'm running this race with blinders on the side. I just be looking straight, so I can't get caught up in if I'm in the lead or if they're in the lead or what they got going on. That'll run you crazy.
Yeah.
So I just got to be like maximize my ecosystem and everything. I mean, everything got a flaw in it. You know what I'm saying? Politics, religion, everything got a flaw in it. Music. You know what I mean? And as long as I'm not flawed, it don't bother me.
Okay. I agree with that. Yeah. But I will say, like, nowadays, you gotta give up a whole paycheck to go to a concert.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we getting at.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you're trying to get
like,
at.
Like, a lot of times, like, artists maybe not making the money that they thought that they were gonna make, so they do things not necessarily that they wanna do, but then when they go on tour, why is a ticket in the nosebleeds $2,000.
Yeah,
that's
concert
ridiculous.
tickets are really high.
They're crazy.
And I always see a lot of consumers online complaining about that. But I think as a consumer, you always wonder if artists are aware that the resale prices are even going at
No,
that
we
rate.
don't know. No, man, y'all got to think, man. Artists have so much stuff on the plate. The last thing they able to, let's just see how much these tickets are reselling for in the rap.
Right.
We're too busy thinking about like production, wardrobe, travel, food, rest. It's so many other things that artists think about. I actually just talked to an artist. I'm sampling one of her songs, and she called me. It's a beautiful song. They're trying to offer me this, and I don't know what they're trying to, because you have to pay to use somebody else's work. You know what I'm saying? And I was being realistic. Like I didn't know that they were offering you this or whatever. She was like, okay, let me know. You know, it's cool, but I just wanted to let you know. So, but I have a rapport with that person.
Yeah.
But the artists, man, you'll be surprised how clueless most artists are when it comes to like what's going on around them. Like, and a good team, a good management, do a good job of keeping that off your plate or keeping it off your radar so you can focus on being creative and doing your job. They won't, talk about, they want to make sure that the tour is something that people talk about or whatever, you know what I mean? Like I just went to Cardi's show.
How was
You know
it?
what
We
I'm
finna
saying?
go.
Yeah, we going in April.
Is it good?
It was good.
I like that.
I'm excited.
It was good. I
Focusing.
don't, like once again, like when you in my position, you just walk straight out. I ain't
Mm.
paid or nothing, so I
Well,
don't
can
know.
you come to the Atlanta show with us so we can get right on in?
That would be cool, me hanging with y'all.
Oh, come on, we can go
We
outside.
can make it a family affair.
We gonna do a good little vlog. Yeah. You coming?
I ain't gonna
you
lie,
coming
like
to the
at
concert.
night I'll turn up a little bit. Like
Just
now,
a little bit.
I turn up at night. I'm a night
do
person.
too.
I turn up at
I
night.
turn
ain't
up all day.
I ain't
I'm
really-
24/7.
Okay.
I'm a
Yeah.
convenience store.
Yeah,
You don't turn
It
off.
don't stop.
yeah,
So let's do it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like nowadays, I think that there has been a little bit of disconnect because, okay, I'll say this. Back in the day, like, I'm talking about like Whitney Houston back in the day, right? Whitney Houston was something that was untouchable. Michael Jackson, they were untouchable. It wasn't
Right.
social media. So now I feel like with the celebrities, there's like social media. They want to see your personality. They want to connect with you. So it's cool. We have to connect. But sometimes there's a little disconnect because I think one thing, of course, like when we tour, we're on a smaller scale, of course. But I always want to make sure like things are affordable and I don't misplace my value because I do want to create a t-shirt that's $20 that they can afford. I do want to create something that if somebody just wants to pick it up and support me. So how do you balance that of like, I want to make money, but I also want to stay true to my audience?
That's a good question. I guess you want to, like any menu, you want to have something on there affordable, but you want to, you might have a market price on there too, though. You know what I mean? So think with anything, artists have to survive too. Like we build up a certain lifestyle. You buy my mom on her second house. She doesn't have a mortgage or anything, and you have people around that you build up this certain lifestyle. So we've seen a lot of artists kind of go up the ladder and come down, and so I think a lot of us are just trying to maintain and keep what we have, and we may be conscious of things going on around us, but at the end of the day, it's about us.
Yeah.
Yeah. I always wonder if it's like pressure to make each tour bigger and bigger and better. Cause like if somebody goes to a concert and everybody is online raving about how they had this amazing grand experience, do you feel the pressure for the next tour to make it even bigger? And sometimes I think that's what attributes to the high ticket cost as well. Just the production costing.
You can either do that or you can reverse it and do something more intimate where everybody can't get in and you create that FOMO. And then that also gives you that experience to like, man, you missed it. We were so close.
What's his name? T-Pain did that. What was that called? The Rose Room?
Oh yeah.
I can't believe I missed that. It was like 30 people in there. I was like, man.
And so those are experiences too that people like. What if you were one of the lucky 30 that are able to be this close to an artist that you really appreciate? And you're like, he definitely looked me in my eyes, or you know what I mean, whatever. You know what I mean? When it's a crowd, you're like, he looking at us, girl?
That's me.
You know what I mean, or whatever.
Yeah.
So I think intimate settings are dope too with artists. I think that's the thing. It's about being creative. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's really about being creative. If you're gonna do arenas, then you know you got to have your dancers and your pyro on your stage, and it just can't just be you up there. You know.
We seen a podcast that had pyro. That's why I said y'all getting too far with this
We
shit.
did.
I saw a podcast that had pyro.
Get the fuck out of
I
here.
swear to God.
An arena.
They were in
That's
an
the
arena.
only way you can do. That's insane.
Yeah.
I was like,
They can't even beat. They can't
I got a
top
match
that though.
for y'all niggas.
Yeah, y'all can't even top that. Y'all.
It's crazy as hell. But I will also say, I truly think, and this is me being honest, as a Beyonce Beehive stan, Beyonce has raised the bar so high that everybody's expectations is that, but y'all have to realize she has an unlimited budget. You can't go into like a smaller artist concert and expect a Beyonce production. This is a full movie, an experience.
Yeah.
It's different, but I think that a lot of times people go to smaller artists and things like that and expect the Beyonce thing. It's like, you're not gonna get that.
For me, I don't even think that it's that, but I think that if the budget is smaller and you can't have like this insane experience, you can hone in more on your crafts and make the show more enjoyable. I think a lot of the time with smaller artists, why I can't get my words out? It's that little, I put a little extra little something in my, a little CBD, nothing too crazy. A little sprinkle. But no, what I've seen online is I've seen people complaining about smaller artists, their shows, because they feel like they just be standing there. Like, there's no choreography, it's nothing extra.
A lot, yeah. Some of the artists are, maybe some of the artists may be doing the bare minimum. I went to some concerts and they might just be walking around. They might even be rapping over their words.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I need to.
We want to see a little 1-2 step.
Now, have you done that? Do you do 8 counts? Do you do a ooch?
Okay.
No, it ain't necessarily 8 counts, but I don't stand still either. I take pride in working the stage. I take pride in like being this tall ass nigga with like style and charisma and swag. And just like not no goofy nigga walking. I take pride in like being able to move. I take pride in doing a whole show without drinking water. I take pride in staying in shape. I take pride in like the stage is one of the, just where I'm most comfortable at. One of the places I'm most comfortable at. So I love being on stage. Whether it's 20, 30 minutes and I don't have anything but me and my DJ, I'm still going to give someone an experience because, you know, I'm rapping over a TV track. I'm not rapping over my words. You know, I may fuck up, which makes it a good experience, but I don't fuck up. But it's just like I like standing. I like just being in front of people, like, and that's what converted from basketball. When I had the basketball, everybody look at who got the basketball.
Yeah.
Right? So I had to like feed that when I got rid of basketball, and then picking up the mic. Now when you talk about Beyonce got all this stuff going on. 100 people. All you see on stage is her. You don't see the dancers around her because she got the mic.
Yeah.
And so that's what happened to me. I'm like, I want the mic, man. You know what I mean? I took the basketball out the mic. And so when I'm on stage, I know everybody's looking at me. They're not necessarily looking over here. Yeah, I'm going to go hard about that.
Okay, I
How
like
do y'all
that.
feel about people complaining about the prices of meet and greets, though? Because to me, I feel like when people charge high prices for their meet and greets,
What's a high price?
Okay, like for example, Chris Brown was charging like $1,000 for his
But
meeting.
goddamn, he damn near was fucking though.
That's what I was about to say.
I'm saying like y'all can't, now y'all don't want to pay the y'all. Now he done reversed it. Now pay me, y'all want to pay me.
Yeah.
Put your legs up, goddamn.
That was a meet and greet.
That hard, boy.
Yeah.
He do about 50, 60 of them a night. He get to take that and
That's crazy.
fuck it up
Think
on the
about
pro.
50 a night. That's 50 racks.
And it was any pause, anything that you wanted to do, obviously within reason. But I mean, for the most part, people were doing whatever they wanted to do. I feel like if that's the case.
And I think he took it up a notch, and I think it was worth whatever I never knew what he was charging, but I think he took it up a notch because most meet and greets, they just come in right quick. You like, what's up? And I don't know if they even feel like, damn, bro, what up? But this type of stuff, you able to blow this up when Chris Brown got one leg up, that thing choking you with another you know what I'm saying? Like, I think it's dope. I had to ask Keisha, is she cool?
Nah, see?
But I would be right there.
But
right
it
I gotta do a send or something. That first one, like, shawty jump piped up now. He sound like we done made a 50 last night, bro. Bro, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'ma split it with you.
Like, bro, I ain't gonna hit her for real. Like, that ain't dry hump. You know what I'm saying? But
because it is an intimate experience.
But it is. But this is the thing, though. This is where I get a little.
What?
I see both sides of it because it's just a picture to you. But a lot of times, a lot of fans, sometimes they'll take it too far.
Mm-hmm.
They won't stop. They'll keep posting stuff. I know if I had the chance to just talk to him and we could really sit and be in, I know I can mean so much to him. And they take things too far with the fantasy.
We see people, it's really delusional people out here.
For sure.
That's what I'm saying. Sometimes things can get taken too far, though.
No, I like it, man. I'm gonna do a meet and greet. Mine won't be 1,000.
Okay.
I need to find a good number for my meet and greet. And then I like to include stuff. I probably include like my book. I probably include like the book.
Yeah.
Your meet and greet need to be like the book and y'all smoking. Because you know you had Expensive-ish where you would get the, it needs to be like an experience. Because people that smoke, I don't smoke because I can't handle, I like Reggie. I don't like to smoke good weed. Yeah, if I smoke, I can't, I'll be too high. I don't like that.
Lord mercy.
You need to have an experience where it's like
don't need
some good weed and y'all like talking about little things on the book.
Well, it's hard to talk about because of the meet and greet, it's a line. Like what y'all don't see in the pictures, when you do a meet and greet, they be like, bro, they count the people. It's 40-something people out there, 50-something people. So you can't have too many intimate conversations with one person when it's a line of people coming.
Yeah.
So that's why I wasn't mad at Chris Brown for doing something over the top, so it won't just seem like they just got a quick hug and got out of there. Because I'm not sure if they like, damn, that was cool. Like, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. Or I wanted to say something. So.
Well, I think that's how 85 does their meet and greets. They like in a room.
They put everybody in a room.
In a room,
it's more
so they're like
experience.
talking. And they're like in a small, like a room, like say it's like this, but there's like maybe
60 people.
Oh, that's crazy.
And they're talking to them, and they're answering questions, and they're having and then after they get done talking, they do the picture.
It's kind of like a post show. So like they have the live show.
Yeah. That's hard though. I ain't never done that.
We just hug people.
Yeah, we hug people and go. We do meet and greets.
Y'all do meet and greets?
At our shows, yeah.
But it'd be like $60.
Let me ask you first. Because she
ain't gonna act right.
Drink some more. What's the wildest thing that happened to you at your meet and greet?
Oh my God, I hate talking about this lady.
Oh my God, she's gonna come for you.
Yes. Oh my God, and I blocked her on everything.
Let me get another drink and drink.
I blocked her on everything. It's this lady that I met at our New Orleans show. She was in a wheelchair, and she was in the very first row at the show. So she had bought a VIP ticket, meet and greet, all of that. The whole show, I'm looking out into the audience, and the whole time she's sitting down there.
Yes, just like that.
She was an old bulldogger, or old one. I'm serious. I'm so serious. 2 Chainz the whole time.
Oh my God.
Licking her tongue out at me, doing all of this suggestive stuff. And I'm just very uncomfortable. Craig not in the room, but Craig was there. And he literally had to sneak me out of the back door because she was waiting for us to finish doing the meet and greet so she could have a conversation with me. Mind you, she be messaging me, she be emailing me, DMing me, all of this stuff, sending me compatibility charts for our zodiac signs.
She almost ran me over.
All type of shit. I done blocked.
In the wheelchair?
Yes. I done blocked this lady on every app that you could think of from my email. While last week, I have a beauty brand too, and I sell cosmetics. Why she bought some cosmetics last week?
Damn, supporting
She placed the order, but she's blocked on everything.
She placed the order, but mind you, she don't wear makeup.
That's probably the craziest encounter I had because, that's her right there. Shade childish for pulling it.
Oh my God, that is her.
What, that's a lady?
Yes.
That's not a lady right there.
That is.
That's her.
She was an old school bull. Didn't they call them that back in the day?
Bulldog.
Yeah.
That's a woman?
Yes.
Yes.
You say she was in a wheelchair?
She's in a wheelchair now. So that's probably an old photo. It was fast. I was scared she was gonna catch me.
I did too, because Craig had to get Drea out the area, and I was trying to talk to her and distract that Drea was leaving, but she did not care. She was like, "Where is she going?"
When did you know she was doing the lick between her fingers and shit?
We could see her.
Because, okay, you know, when you're in concert,
okay, Shay.
If you are disabled,
that's her?
Yes.
The disabled area is in the front. They have a blank space for the disabled people with wheelchairs, so it's right in front of the stage. So she was literally right in front of the stage. And I was like...
And so did she, I don't know, do people think that work? Do people think
it worked for
that'll
somebody?
work?
I mean...
I think so. I think she...
Like, you think if you do that and like somebody be like,
I want her.
Yeah.
get her. Like,
Yes.
that tongue crazy.
Yeah,
I don't, that's insane.
Maybe she did, but yeah, like Lex said, our meet and greets are usually pretty quick. You know, we'll hug you, take a picture with you, go on to the next person. She was like trying to kiss me on the cheek.
Swear to God.
Yeah, she was
From the wheelchair, she
she was trying to kiss me on the cheek.
She lifted it up.
It had
hydraulics.
Shut up. Shut up. I'm not doing that with y'all, man. Y'all ain't finna mess up my blessing. I ain't doing that.
I'm just telling you what went down, you ass.
Hey, y'all ain't finna fuck my blessing up.
I swear to God, though, she was cutting up. So that was the most awkward meet and greet experience that I had.
It was a wild time. But
Because she been stalking me ever since, like to this day.
So she want that.
And this was like 3 years ago, 2023.
She's gonna see this.
You might be giving
Give it what?
Compatibility?
No, absolutely not. She needs to hang it up.
They ain't the type of girl you like?
No.
Okay.
It's not. Not a little younger, preferably.
A little younger.
You know.
Like around?
Preferably walking.
Walking. Okay, what else you like? Younger, somebody walking?
Yeah.
Somebody walking. See, I don't discriminate.
Somebody walking.
I take a wheelchair.
Okay.
Do what with it?
Ride in it. He let away I ride. Sierra meant she was sitting on a nigga lap in a wheelchair. That's what she meant.
That is not what she
Yes,
meant.
that's what she meant. I'll sit a nigga lap. And we get good parking.
Yeah.
Probably get a discount.
Get good parking is insane.
Man, what? I ain't got to walk.
It's crazy.
Benefits.
What's, I don't even know.
You know, 2 Chainz, I'm just a little off the rails. That's it. That's all. Okay.
What's happened to you in your meet and greet?
Nothing. Niggas be scared of me. They be looking for Drea.
They be looking for you.
They be looking for Drea. They be like, oh.
Look at her smiling.
They be like, I just want to pick with Jay. I be like, I'm right here.
No, they don't. She's being dramatic.
I'm the bodyguard. Niggas be like, oh, damn, your bodyguard here? I be like, it's Lex P, nigga. They be thinking I'm the security. I'm the big. But if you do need security, I'm available for that too.
Yeah, so I can
For the tour.
get a bartender and a security.
Yeah, everything is in house.
Yep.
We got a
You can make it a
videographer, a
package deal.
photographer, whatever you need. Everything is in house. Okay, let's move on. Now it's time
To get into the bed.
About
The bed.
About
The who?
The bed.
About.
Bow.
The bed.
The bed?
The bed. This is like our sex topic things that we talk about. So first, we have to talk about salt.
So.
Yeah.
Y'all know, every week the bed segment is sponsored by Zocdoc. Y'all know Lex and I are always raving about the coochie wash. It is so good. This is one of my favorite. This is one of my favorite products. I have been talking about it on the show even before we had the sponsorship with Zocdoc. Because it is really that good, y'all. Like, it's natural. You're gonna smell amazing. It's gonna keep you fresh down there. And they also have travel sizes. So if you need it on the go, you can get it on the go.
What?
But we gonna send you home with some of this. So for your wife,
It's good for you too.
It's good for both.
Need no coochie.
No, it's not
my
about
nuts
that.
is clean.
I'm sure she works out, right?
My nuts clean. My wife, everything
It's not
clean in
about
my
that.
everything
It's about
clean.
Yes, but you get a different type of clean. It's like it makes sure your pH is balanced because it's not from working out. Like if you work out, you know what I'm saying.
So you get a little beat down there.
A little beat, so it helps it.
You know, it ain't as fresh as it was in the morning.
Exactly. So
well, yeah.
it's for working out.
Let's just lay it all on the table.
Yeah.
Let's lay it all on the table. Lex, you work out this morning, you get a little beat down there. So.
It was a little tart. It was a little tart.
Let's talk about it.
I walked out the gym this morning. I said, "Who's smoking that loud?" It's me.
Oh,
Not
you.
you was
You
the
had the
loud
gas
bag.
between your
I had that gas.
Okay.
But I said, I'm gonna put this in between that ass.
Okay. Oh, that's an ad. Okay.
Yes.
Smell like, and so then.
So
And you
now
can put
when I
this in there
took a bath,
too, and this is
In
gonna-
it?
Yes, this is for in it.
not
Not this one. Well, they also have boric acid.
I'm talking about in it.
Not
Man, you can't put no boric acid in your pussy, bro.
You can.
Yes, you
It's
can.
actually good for getting rid of BV and restoring your pH balance.
It's a different boric acid.
No, it's the same boric acid,
No,
but
listen,
it's safe
listen,
if you
listen,
put it in your
bro. This-
vagina. It's not safe if you ingest it in your mouth. Crazy enough as it sounds, but I promise.
What do I know?
But this is not boric
The
acid.
doctors will tell you.
Oh
Yes.
boy. All right.
We
this is crazy.
educational.
All right. So I'm
Come on, we got the answers. You got the question.
Up until I'm gonna have to call my mom when I leave here, but like up until I got money to get a house, we used to stay in apartments. And in apartments, you have roaches. Whether you have roaches or somebody in the apartment have roaches, you'll end up getting roaches just because you live in an apartment.
Right.
And so what my mom used to do is put boric acid down on the floor.
Yep.
To keep the roaches out of our apartment, and y'all putting it in y'all coochie.
It's a different medical grade.
For your coochie, but
it's a different medical grade.
It is. Well, no, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's a different medical grade.
I think y'all need to figure it out.
No, we know
it is.
You can use
but it's
in
a
there, but you're not supposed to
grade.
use it all the time. Like if you have chronic BV and it always stink down there, you should go to the doctor.
Yeah, you got to go to the doctor now.
But if you using it every once in a while,
so girls be knowing girls be knowing. It stinks sometimes.
I feel like you can smell it.
Can you smell your armpits?
You can smell it. When your breath has been a little tart before, you know.
Okay, when them folds stinking, I smell this fold and I smell that fold.
Yeah, you know.
I know when I need to put it on hold.
You know you be like, nah, baby, not today.
Yeah, not tonight. Not tonight.
I think people know. I just think some people don't care.
Some people don't care.
But I think some people don't care.
But people,
or it's become something that
nose
it's like you always smell like that, so you're used to it.
Yep. Nose blindness.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But like I said, people don't realize how sensitive the vagina is. So the things that you're washing your body with, you're not supposed to be washing your vagina.
Right.
So even if I'm using a body wash on my body and I use it on my vagina, that can throw my pH off. And I can get
that can make it stink more.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
You'll get BV.
You'll get BV from using those.
I didn't know BV. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's why you need something specific.
You can get BV from cleaning your twat.
If you're using scented products that aren't natural, like if you're using, for example, if you're using like St. Ives body wash down there, or Dial soap, you're not supposed to use that down there. You're supposed to use washes that are specifically for your vagina and keeping your pH balanced.
That's why you have to use Salt XO.
Did y'all know that, ladies? Y'all knew that?
Educating them.
Yeah,
ladies,
that's why I said we're gonna send y'all home with a gift. Well, for your wife, she'll probably enjoy it. Just to say, baby,
we good.
They have an erotica gel too, you know, for when it's that time.
To get freaky.
Man, one thing about old Tony, man, shit working, still working good. Shit still working and still working good, man. That's what's up, man. I'm still working, man. Like I still like.
I know that's right.
Yes. I still, you know.
But that's a good thing, because a lot of times niggas don't be working.
Yeah.
That's sad. I don't know anything about that. Yeah, man, it's dope to still have a good libido, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, that's a blessing.
But it's also probably because you said earlier you put emphasis on how you take care of yourself and you're really into health and wellness. So that probably has a lot to do with it.
Yep, I just got my primary care doctor's in LA now. I moved all my stuff out there. So I normally get my physicals every January, but wasn't able to get it till I went to All-Star last week. So I was just looking at my results last night on just
healthy.
Just how I
bless.
I'm like, nice. Man, damn, bro, it's like a blessing, bro. You know, like my stuff good.
Everything.
Because my dad was a diabetic. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really do a lot of sweets. You know, but all that stuff, cholesterol. I mean, I know y'all got a base, so they might be like, yo, he going to get a physical, but I do it every year.
But you're supposed to.
Yeah, you should be doing that at any age, getting your physical.
I didn't know if that was like some old nigga shit or like is like an average person just getting checked up once a year or even going to the dentist.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like twice a year, get them teeth cleaned.
Yeah, you got to go
Speak on it,
2 or 3 times. So I think, I know some people who haven't been to the dentist in a long time or a doctor in a long time. I had a friend that just had never been to the doctor until he got diagnosed with like a cancer, you know what I mean?
Oh, no.
So then he was like, he wasn't so afraid of the cancer. He was kind of afraid like how to maneuver through like the hospital and that system. He about to beat it now or whatever. I got a couple friends.
Good.
I got a few friends out there that just like beating cancer ass. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like my homeboy Big, he probably done beat it like 3 times.
Oh, wow.
So I'll call him if I have another friend that's experiencing it because I know he has the right words to say. It'd be like a 3-way where I'm just like compassionate mediator with like two of my friends, and they like, man, it's like this gonna happen, and just listening, and also thanking God that I don't have to, experience anything like that right now,
Amen.
And I hate to say this, I feel like if more men talked about, because you talked about your libido and things like that, maybe that's how we have to connect to the men. If you want your dick to work, go to the doctor and eat healthy. Something got to make men go to the doctor. I mean, Kev on stage made a video, and he was talking about how he went for his yearly checkup, and he was just talking about it. And it was so many people like, oh, you gay, you went to the doctor. And it's like, this is crazy.
Well, he was saying too, because so many people were like, oh, you let them stick their finger up your butt. But he was like that, and I think that's something important to touch on. That's when you're getting your prostate checked.
That's when you get a colonoscopy.
Yeah.
Right.
And,
that's not
you can get a prostate just by doing blood work. Now, in Georgia, one of the reasons why I did move to Cali is because a lot of the physicians here, I feel, this is my personal opinion, some of them learn whatever they learn whenever they graduate, and they kind of stop there. So if it was the 80s, 90s, or whatever, that's what they know. And so they still may do some of the old way of doing things.
Right.
When I went to different physicians in California, some of them are constantly going on trips, whether it's over just learning new, whether it's technology or new ways on treating patients. And so I've been going out there. One of the reasons I was going out there was because he was like, no, we don't have to stick our finger in. We don't want to do it either.
Like, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, let's do it, bro.
I'm glad you said that, because now I feel like that's not a reasonable fear anymore.
Yeah. But with a colonoscopy, they do have to do that. But I didn't know that. I'm just finding that out too, because I thought it was. I thought it was kind of all the same, but it's not.
How do you feel about doctors using AI? Both of y'all. How do y'all feel about that? Doctors using AI.
Like in what way?
To diagnose you, to help with the appointment that you have, just using AI, period.
I don't think you can run from AI though.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing you can do to change that. I mean, it's making people's lives easier.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so I don't think, if there's some kind of way you can incorporate AI in what y'all are doing, you're gonna do it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just making the job easier for a lot of people. Ain't nothing we can do. Ain't nothing no one can do about it now.
For sure. I agree. I think it's making things easier for a lot of people. And if anything, I see it as a positive, because it's probably making healthcare even more accessible. You know what I mean? Versus, it could be a doctor, for example, who has like a large schedule and he's booked up, but then you could do a virtual appointment with AI.
Okay.
All right, quick question. No, hold on. This the same thing right there?
That's the sweet release.
That's a sweet release. It's gonna release them sweet juices.
You take this by mouth, but that's slippery elm.
Yeah.
Slippery what?
Slippery elm. It's gonna get you slippery.
You so cat.
It is.
Y'all are so cat.
You gonna go to slip on in a second.
So you done use all this stuff. Come clean.
Yeah.
Let's come clean.
That's how we literally got the sponsorship. I randomly talked about this product on the show one day because I was saying that I love it. I was just talking about like my shower routine and products that I really use in the shower. And I was talking about this vaginal wash because I've been using it for probably like 3 or 4 years.
Wow.
The owner of the company, Jaleesa, somebody sent her the clip from the show and she reached out to us and she wanted to come on the show. We did a small business highlight with her, a spotlight with her. And then it turned into a long-term partnership. But I was already using the product.
That's you know
and it's
what?
Black owned.
That works because it was organic. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody paying. You really like what's going. Yeah, that's dope.
So now when we promote it, even though obviously now, it's a sponsorship, but I be promoting it because I really do love the products. Now, the only thing that I just started using is this, but I had already been taking another brand, Slippery Elm, for years.
And
but
you can take a pill that'll make it more wet down there.
Yes, because basically Slippery Elm is good for it's good for good health, your digestive tract.
It's more than just making the coochie.
Right. It's good for your digestive tract. That's what it's actually supposed to be used for. But I think over
on the way
years,
out, it gets slippery.
Yes, women realize that it lubricates other things.
The fuck wrong?
Even more.
Everybody be like, oh, I'll take it for good health. I'll take it for that coochie.
Yeah, because it does do that.
It keep you coming back.
You do.
Back to back.
You got to take it consistently, though.
Yeah, you have to take it consistently.
But if your coochie already wet, it's gonna add
it just
to
amplify
it.
that.
Yes.
Okay, we might take
That's
some.
what Ludacris was singing that doggy and froggy style. Make love to me.
What did Froggy stop?
Because that's what she was taking.
Okay.
You remember when Ludacris said that? Doggy and froggy style.
Okay. You're nuts.
It's a drink.
Now it's time to get into the bop.
Hey!
The bop.
Bow.
The bop. Bow. Bow. Bow.
So, bop of the week, we can talk about some music. And I can't wait to talk about music with you because you just serve. I'm a music girly.
Mm-hmm.
People that watch the show know I'm like a music head. And I have to talk about this album. I'm not gonna lie. As far as rap albums go, this is the first rap album I've heard in a long time that has 0 skips. When I go into the gym, I press play. By the time I play the album through, I'm done with my workout.
Mm-hmm.
Don Toliver dropped an album, Octane, and it's perfect. It's so good. And honestly, I've been a Don Toliver fan since we was in the red and black background. I feel like people are now starting to catch on. He's literally just making good music. He's not doing things that are trendy. He's not trying to do things that'll make people do a TikTok dance. No shade to that. It does work. But I think if you want to have longevity, you just have to make genuinely good music. E85 is one of my favorite songs from the album, Secondhand. It's solid. I can't really pick out one song. So shout out to Don Toliver from H-Town, where my girl Drea is from. Yeah, Houston
Period.
is just,
Shout out to Houston.
we on top. So you have to listen to it.
Okay,
You gotta jam it. You gonna like it.
no problem.
You know what I'm saying? What you listening to, girl?
So y'all know I love me a little reggae.
Ooh.
Shout out to Dexter Depps.
She opened up like a window.
I love me some Dexter Depps. And shout out to my best friend, because everybody knows at this point my best friend Lynn is Jamaican. So she always putting me on to the new Jamaican bops. Dexter Depps got a new song called I Love You.
I can't wait.
And so, yeah.
Just in time
that's
for your
my song.
birthday.
Just in time for vacation. So,
can't
yeah,
wait.
shout out to Dexter Depps.
Okay.
What you been listening to, 2 Chainz?
I have a new album that I'm about to release. So I've been just trying to make sure that it's a no skip album as well.
Okay, I need that.
And just trying to cross the T's and dot the I's as far as what I'm going to be doing pre-dropping and then post. You know, you got to have your content and some of your things lined up. So I'm in the process of doing that. That's why I was kind of up all night too, just working on that and arranging the project. Just this phase right here is more the creative phase and the rollout phase, and just, you know, how to get your fans engaged. So I'm excited. I've been just kind of listening to me. I did pull up listening to Tupac. I don't know what happens. I just was on some Pac this morning.
What's on?
Shout out to Tupac.
It was on some Only God Could Judge Me. It just when y'all
Niggas
left,
love that tattoo.
y'all just left me at
And Thug Life.
Nigga better not have that tattoo
They
right
love
now.
it.
That shit dated. Well, I was sitting at the gate so long waiting on y'all to let me in.
That wasn't me.
Nah, see, that was not on us.
See, why you
We
do that? Now
sorry
people
about
gonna
that.
think we unprofessional.
Yes, they gonna think we not hospitable.
I call it spade a spade.
Oh. Okay, let me ask you.
Hopefully we made up
this
for
how I
it.
go though. So then you understand artists. You did not know that was going on, right?
I did.
True.
So
Okay.
you're an
didn't.
artist. So
You
that's
ate that
like
one little thing.
yeah. So
You ate
then
that up. Let me ask you this. Can you let us know some features on the album? Please. Give me some tea. Come on. Give us something.
At
Come
least
on,
one.
put me on the album.
on my album,
You can put me on there.
let's see. I got Mary J. Blige on my album.
I can sing just like her. That would have been a discount.
I got you sing like Mary J.
Hell yeah.
Let me hear something.
You ain't hear
I just sang.
Let me hear it though. It didn't.
See, baby, we've been too strong for too long. You didn't even know that was Mary.
Okay, we did.
That sounded more choir.
Oh, 2 Chainz. But just get me on the intro.
You used to be in the choir?
I used to play the saxophone.
Really?
All right.
Mm.
Who's on the album? Who's on the album?
Let me see. I have.
Mary J.
I'm not telling everybody.
Come on, give me something though. Give me something.
I like the Mary J. feature.
Okay.
I have a song with Big Sean
Ooh.
Okay.
that I love as well.
Okay.
I got a song with Macy Gray.
We love Macy Gray. Try to walk away and I stumble.
I try to hide. It's clear.
Yeah.
You know, retarded. Golly. What the hell? And you got a nigga too, right?
Love
you
him
just,
he love me down.
He probably just be laughing all day.
We be laughing at each other. We have a good time.
It's important to laugh with your partner.
Okay, so let me ask you one thing. I'm not going to get too much. Is there any new artists that we can expect on the album? Like new, younger generation?
Yeah, I got a song, Cash Go Bang.
Okay.
Cash Go Bang from New York.
Yeah, y'all like that. The kids, see, we got some
over
kids.
there, they love you.
We got kids.
We said Mary J was like, who is that?
Yeah, but when you said Cash
Big
Go
Sean,
Bang.
who is that? Macy, who the hell is that?
Cash Go Bang.
Cash Go Bang. Oh,
That was the most attentive they been.
The eyes lit up. Okay. I'm excited.
Well, we can't wait to hear the album. I'm excited too.
Are we going to be able to shake ass to it? Because we still, even though our knees hurt a little bit, we still like to shake
This
ass.
ain't a real, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna come clean. Ain't no real shake ass album.
Okay.
Nah, this got a little substance on it.
Okay.
I wrote the up to this point, I think the best song that I have ever written is on this album.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm looking forward to it.
I mean, not right, but just put it out.
Yes.
And I'm just praying that the sample and everything clears for it. But yeah, so my it's kind of conceptual. It got a little substance to it, and it just got that good feeling to it. You'll still be able to play it in the gym, but most importantly, you'll be able to play it leaving the gym. Sometimes gym music don't translate in the car. You like, I don't want to hear that.
Man,
too,
that's the truth.
So,
but can I just say, we understand it's the album, so just give us one shaking ass song. Just one.
you ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't gonna shake your
I'm going to
ass.
shake some ass.
I feel like it ain't gonna flow though. Like if the rest of the album
It could be a bonus track.
Deep in.
They love a good bonus track.
That's true, extended version.
Add an extended version. I need to shake ass one more time. Give us a K, but it don't gotta be like ass. It don't gotta be that. It could be like a KO type record, because KO wasn't supposed to be a strip
But it was
club record.
smooth.
No,
Yeah.
well, I got that covered in. I got that kind of flavor going on right there.
That's what.
Okay, perfect.
We need something slow. I can't twerk fast no more. I got to do the body roll.
You can't twerk fast.
My back hurt. My back hurt.
Knees do be cracking.
What else
So
we got,
now
Dre?
it's time to get into our favorite segment of the show, which is Pour Your Heart Out. You know, if you have any questions, you can always send them to askpourminds@gmail.com. That's askpourminds@gmail.com. Send us your questions. Send us your testimonials. Do you feel like you a good advice giver, 2 Chainz? Okay. Well, we got a question for you. Somebody said, hey, ladies, I have been married for 10 plus years and we have kids together. Like a lot of long-term couples, we hit that roommate phase coasting, not really connecting, just surviving life and parenting. Recently, I found out my husband had been texting a female coworker. From what I saw, it wasn't physical, and he says he wasn't actually interested in her. He claims it was just entertainment and that it wasn't like that. But here's my issue. I feel cheated on. Not because they slept together, but because he created space for another woman that should have been reserved for me. And what makes it worse is that if he hadn't slipped up, I probably would have never known. That part scares me. It makes me wonder what else someone could get away with. After I found out, I slept out of our room for almost 2 weeks. He didn't really fight me. He didn't really fight for me or make a big move to fix things. I was the one who eventually initiated the conversation after we had a huge blow up.
I think a lot of relationships have expiration dates. You know, I do. I think 10 years is a good reevaluation time for couples. If they want to go another 10, you have that conversation. If not, then you try to see if the grass is green on the other side. It's not always like that. Sometimes it is, but you do only get one life to live. So I will tell somebody that. And I know a lot of time for men, you know, we put ourselves last. We put everything, you know, first. So some men, as they get older, they start trying to like, let me do something for me. So I just think, I guess 10 years in the marriage is a good time to have that conversation and to see where y'all want to take it so it can be amicable. So it won't be nobody just like angry at each other, mad at each other. It might, you know, like if y'all can be outside the room 2 weeks and don't nobody want to have sex or something like that, it might, baby girl, it might already been gone. You know what I'm saying? Like you just might have caught wind late. Dude ain't going no 2 weeks. Unless he in jail or somewhere,
Even
not
when
going
in jail.
no 2 weeks. Just like I'm just focusing on myself, not doing anything. I mean, so I know some boxers take time off and all of that, but most people who are in relationships not going no 2 weeks unless
Right.
they don't have no choice or something like that. So that's my opinion. I can't speak from her, from what she's coming from, but I could just tell them maybe it's time to just sit down and have that conversation, like, you know. And then 9 times out of 10, if they've been together 10 years, they was together before they've been together, married 10 years. So just put all that together. And they do have these people, these working relationships in these office buildings. You got work husbands, work wives. You hear all that. You go out, you take a trip, you have some alcohol, and you know, I don't know what happens, but I'm sure stuff can happen.
I feel like that was a very earth sign answer because you a Virgo.
Yes.
Oh, Lord, you're a Virgo.
I'm a Taurus. I feel the same way. I be feeling like relationships be running their course. Sometimes you just got to let stuff go because ain't no way. I think it's weird as hell when people be saying how they be in relationships and for 2 weeks, a month, 3 months, 6 months, y'all been sleeping in separate bedrooms and haven't been having sex. The relationship is over. You just need to come to terms with it.
Yeah, it could be over, but then I guess you still can have that talk too, because it's all about respecting your significant other, right? So, but it may work out for both of y'all that we still have to stay in this house and do whatever we can. It could be finance, it could be the kid, it could be a lot of stuff, right? But I do think communication is like the key for that.
And that's what I was gonna say. I think we need to normalize having uncomfortable conversations. No matter how bad it hurts you, it makes you feel like, I don't want to do it. Just do it. Just do it. It saves so much bullshit.
It's easier said than done, though. You can't just have an uncomfortable conversation. Your anxiety go up, your heart, you like, damn, you don't even know how you gonna ask this or even talk about this. And so it's not easy for the man or the woman to have uncomfortable conversations.
It's easier said than done, but I will say I am a person who I used to always avoid uncomfortable conversations, but I will say, like, it's kind of like going to the gym. It's uncomfortable and I hate it, but I have never left the gym being like, why did I go to the gym? Every single time I've had an uncomfortable conversation, I'll be like, oh my God, I'm so glad I did that.
Got something out of it.
Yes. So it's like, it's something you don't want to do, but you need to go ahead and do it.
Have that conversation, girl. It's time.
Yep. 2 Chainz. So I didn't forget. Now, I drink like a horse, but I got memory that lasts. We going to the Cardi B concert?
You know, the crazy part is I'm sober and I forgot.
I didn't. We going.
I did too, actually.
We all going.
Our mind ain't working worth it now. Gotta get that drunk mind.
Right.
Yeah, drunk mind speaks
Speak
sober
sober
thoughts.
That's our slogan.
I remembered. We're going to the concert. We finna turn up. And then the strip club.
All right, we'll make it a night.
Yes.
We outside.
Yeah, so, you know, you got the album coming out. Make sure y'all get the book. The Voice in My Head is God by 2 Chainz. Honestly, like I said, I've been fangirling this whole episode. Thank you so much for joining us. Is there anything else? You need to bring Expensiveness back.
I hear that all the time.
It was such a good show.
Thank you.
Like, literally, I was learning a lot. So we had a show called Travel Queens, and I was like, we got to make this shit like 2 Chainz. Like, it's entertaining, but it's educational.
Yeah.
So literally, when we did Travel Queens, I was like thinking about your show.
Yeah.
And
I have that effect on
the impact.
Yeah, on what's going on. So I think I can be a mood board to some people.
You are.
I agree.
I mean, when I was thinking about Travel Queen, I was like, we need to make this shit like expensive. It's literally
you did say that.
A true influencer. You know what I'm saying? So
before the influencers,
bring it back for the culture. We need that.
Okay, I keep that in mind.
All right.
You gonna come on my show?
So much to change. Y'all make sure y'all go to musebeautycollection.com.
Get your lip glosses, get your matte liquid lipsticks, lip liners, mascara, eyeliner. We have all of the things. Jelly blushes. Support a Black business.
Period. And y'all tune in to Love XP every Monday, 10 a.m. And we'll see y'all next week.
Bye, y'all.
When I woke up this morning,
All I can think about is you. When I went to sleep last night, all I could think about was you. Adam and Eve don't eat that fruit. Best believe I'ma eat that boo, cause I'm the nigga that told them niggas about you. Chunk the deuce when I'm riding through. Titty Boy, I might sign a boob. Hating to your niggas that's hating, and if he getting some paper, I might sign him too. Best believe I'm sliding through. Put your pennies to the side, let me slide through. I can see you niggas from the side view. I mean, and not the pussy. Drive through. White coupe with the white rims. Like to crank the top and let the light in. Now she dark skin, her friend light skin. Put us together in this ice cream.
She can't manage it. I know her man is sick. She can't handle it. She needs some time alone. I told her call my phone, and when she called my phone, I didn't answer it.
K.O. 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 You want to smoke till you niggas can't smoke no more. Roll till you bitches can't roll no more. K.O. K.O. Knock you out.
Knock it out.
Knock it out.
Game on the move. Hey, K.O. Knock a nigga out.
Okay.
Man.
Bye, y'all.
Okay.
See y'all next week.
Okay. We low-key kind of killed that verse, though.